Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I did this braided look on this 13x6 lace front wig. I hope you guys enjoy this video and I hope it's helpful and useful to you. And if you're not already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because I'm going to be posting lots of videos with hair tutorials, makeup tutorials, etc. And we're just getting started, so hope y'all enjoy.
No, that ain't no cherry. She's just like candy. She's so sweet. She know that it ain't real. Know that it ain't real. I can be your sugar when you're feeling for that sweet spot. Put me in your mouth, baby.
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do to this wig is just wash it. I've worn it before, so I'm just getting all the excess gel and stuff that dried up on it off, and I did flat iron it, and it's a water wave wig, so I'm just trying to bring it back to its natural state and start with a fresh, clean base. So you're just going to see me wash it with some Pantene, nothing special, and then I'm going to put some deep conditioning treatment in it, and I'm just going to let that sit. I don't wash that out, so I'll just speed this up and let you guys watch. Now that the hair has been washed, this is what it looks like. It's damp. I just towel dried it. All I'm going to be doing is spraying some heat protectant on it and brushing it out so that it's easy to detangle, because I am going to be blow drying it straight. I didn't flat iron it or anything because I am putting braids in it. So that's all you're going to see me do on this part. So this next part, I've blow dried the hair to my liking. I didn't get it completely straight because there's honestly no point, but I got it straight enough so that it's not completely curly and it'll blend well with the braids. All I'm going to be doing is sectioning off the hair with some edge control, and that's pretty self-explanatory. You can choose how big you want your parts to be, because the method that I'm showing is how to braid a frontal wig because it's not a full lace wig. And so, I mean, if you have tracks showing and all that, you can cover it up and you'll see how I did that. I'm just sectioning it off, putting some edge control on it, and then I just brush it to how I want it to be. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put a rubber band on top of that. Now, when you're putting the rubber band on it, you wanna make sure that you're not bunching up your wig. That's really easy to do. So what I recommend is just kind of holding it down with your fingers and then putting on your rubber band and kind of pulling at the wig to make sure that it's not bunched, because if you leave it bunched, you're going to end up with your wig not fitting right. So just look out for that. So now you see me adding in the braids. I already did one side and I'm just doing it how you would do a normal box braid, nothing special. There's plenty of videos on how to do box braids. I don't think I showed it very well here, so if you need more detail, you can obviously just search that up. So yeah, I'm just adding in my hair. And then I am adding in little curly pieces, and that's gonna give me like a messier look, which I liked, and it just adds some definition to the hair, some volume, and I just thought the curly pieces would be a cute touch to it. So now I'm doing the same thing that I did in the back with the front, except I wanted to do the front so I can make sure I knew how many braids I was going to be doing, and just to make sure everything had an even look. In the front, you want to be way more precise and just making sure you cover up that first track behind that lace frontal, and then also just making sure your parts are very straight. So that's all I'm doing. I'm just doing the same exact thing, sectioning off the hair, how big I want my parts to be, and the rest is pretty self-explanatory. Also, at this point, you want to make sure you are parting out your baby hairs, because you don't want to bunch all the hair up and then you can't take them out later. So make sure you also do that too. point, I've already braided the rest of the braids and added the curly parts in, and I'm going to be showing you how I covered the tracks. You can see here I have a braid going across these ones, and that's all I'm going to be doing, going horizontal and vertically on the wig to cover up those tracks so that they're not showing. So I'm kind of moving backwards on here. I don't know why I did it this way, but I did. So I'm going to first show you how I sewed down the braid, and it's really simple. You can see I got my needle and thread, and I'm literally just going to sew the braid onto basically the wig cap and onto the tracks so that it lays down flat and covers the area that it's supposed to cover. So I'll just let you guys watch. Now at this point, I'm going to be showing you how I make the braids to put them onto the wig. I just take a rubber band and I'm looping the hair through it so that it can, the rubber band can hold the hair down. I'm taking the pin from my wig mannequin head, and I'm just going to put the pin in between the rubber band hole so that now you can see it's holding the hair up there, and I won't have to like hold the hair anywhere else while I do the braid. Just taking some of this braiding hair. It doesn't matter what type of hair as long as it's close in color. This is obviously brown and the other hair is black, but it won't matter because you'll see it's gonna blend right in. And now I'm just doing that like I did the other braids, just like a normal braid that you would do with hair added in. I'm just braiding it down to my liking, and I'm just measuring as I go to make sure that it's where it needs to be so that it covers all of the tracks, and then I'm just putting a rubber band over it. Really simple. Nothing major, nothing crazy. Like the first braid I showed you, I'm just going to sew those down where they're supposed to go. Like I said, some will go horizontally and some will go vertically, and at the end I'm going to show you guys how it looks. Alright, so here is the wig after I have sewed all the braids into place where they need to be. And now I'm just taking my scissors and I'm going to go ahead and trim off some of those curly strands. I ended up putting a little bit too much, so I wanted to take some off. And so that's all you see me doing, is just cleaning up the hair. Here's the hair once I trimmed it to my liking. That's close up, so you can't see any tracks. It just looks like there's braids within the braids, which I thought was cute. It's different. And then I did add rollers to the hair so that I could curl the ends and get it that curly look. I do recommend, though, really separating the curly strands from the rollers when you dip the hair, because it will make them straight if you don't. Because some of mine did that, but it didn't really bother me. It's just, if you want to keep as many of your curls as you can, you should probably do that. So now I'm just putting on my wig cap and putting makeup on it to match my skin color. I don't do the bald cap method just because I notice when I do it that way, my wigs seem like they want to slide off easier. So this is just what works for me. I'm just adding makeup to it. I also added makeup to my wig, and then I'm just spraying it down with Got2b to get rid of any moisture or oil that the makeup might have, and to seal it into the wig so it doesn't transfer anywhere else. I'm taking my Got2b spray and my Got2b gel, and I'm gonna mix it up in this little container thing that I have, and I'm just spraying like basically equal parts. Then I'm gonna stir it up and you'll see the consistency that you need, and that's what I'm gonna be using to lay the wig down. After I get my gel mixed, I start applying it to the edge of my hairline or the edge of the wig cap where I want my wig to sit. I do 3 layers just like you would any other wig glue, and I blow dry it until it's dry, and then the last layer I let it stay a little wet until it's like a sticky consistency. And so you just see me applying that and letting it dry. I'm just applying the wig and lining it up with the glue where I want it to sit. What I like about this is it's really easy to wipe off if you put too much gel or put too little. So I think I definitely prefer this over glue, less of a mess, and when you need to wash it off your wig, it comes off way easier. So I'm just sticking the wig on and getting it in place where I want it to be. And then I do blow dry it a little bit. And then I take my elastic band and I'm just tying up the edge of the hairline and then blow drying it on hot to cool, back to hot, and then cool at the end just to make sure everything is nice and dry. Now that I've taken off the elastic band, you can see that there's some white residue, and that's super easy to fix. Just take a cloth or whatever you want to use, put some rubbing alcohol on it, and just dab away those white flakes because they're just extra gel that didn't dry properly, which is fine. It comes right off and it doesn't lift your wig up. Now I'm going to get started on the baby hairs, and I'm just trimming them. I wanted really dramatic baby hairs for this look, so I'm just going to be quiet and let you guys watch because I don't really have like a set way that I do it. I just kind of go with whatever I think I'm gonna like, and yeah. last clip, my phone did run out of storage, so I could not film what it looked like right after I finished the install. But obviously you saw the video in the beginning, and I'll reinsert it at the end too, just so you can see what the wig looked like. It was super cute. But I just want to say thank you for watching this video. I hope it was helpful, and I'm so excited to make more. If you haven't, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment, and hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching.
When you're feeling for that sweet spot, put me in your